everybody. Evening, Josh. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Do you like my new house? Just kidding. This is a background. It's not. It's not my new house. So, hi everyone. Oh my gosh. Oh yay. All right. Welcome to my Friday night live stream. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me and see me and see this cool background. I'll explain the reason for that here in a minute. Josh, I've been there. I don't even know where it is, dude. Do you know? I mean, it's just obviously some generic, home background that they put up here for people who don't want to show, what's really behind them. So, oh man, Josh, it's good to see you, dude. We need to talk. You've had some exciting things going on in your life. That's awesome. Welcome. Happy Friday night, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good week. Yeah, I figured as much that you'd use this background before. So, happy Friday. Big week. Seth, hello. Good to see you. So gosh, Seth, I feel like it's been forever. It hasn't. We just had dinner together downstairs. Oh, wow. Yay. Oh, I've missed you guys. I'm sorry about the last couple of weeks. It's been busy time, end of summer, trying to get together with everyone that we haven't had a chance to see as much as we would have liked over the last couple of years. And so, of course, now it's like everyone's trying to get that last gasp of visiting everyone in and hanging out before school starts back up again and stuff. So, hi, Beth. Oh, I'm so glad. I look forward to many beautiful and pithy comments from you. So, all right. Well, let's get started. So, as you may have noticed, I chose the staged home background for today. Unfortunately, this is not my new house. But that's okay. I still chose it because I have good news on the house front, and so we'll jump right into that. So our house is finished. Just a couple of little things. We had our appraisal done. Our builder did their inspection, and then we did our walkthrough with the builder representative. With the blue tape, find all of the oh, there's a ding in the wall here, and there's a chip in the counter here, and blah blah blah. They call it the blue tape inspection, if you're familiar with that term. So we did that, and then we had our third-party inspection done, where my husband and I hired an inspector to come in and do a thorough inspection of the property, and everything came out really well. So they did identify, like they're always going to, right? Like, for example, our stove had not, the tip protection on the stove had not yet been installed, just because it just hadn't been done yet. So they did find a few things, but the builder has the report, and they've been super responsive and accommodating for everything that we've asked for and everything that we've needed. And they had the report, and they were like, "Yep, this will all be taken care of." And so we are closing on our house next Tuesday, the 23rd. And I'm so excited, you guys. This will be the first time that I personally will have bought a house. Now, we do own the house that my husband and I, along with, his sister, my husband and his sister own the house that we're living in. So, I mean, our family sort of owns a house, but this will be the first time I will have bought a house. And it's very exciting. It's very, a little bit nerve-wracking, especially when you start talking about numbers and price points and realizing that, these numbers that we've been throwing around, those represent dollars that I will owe to somebody. So get up for that. But no, it's a very exciting time. I'm super, super happy with all the work that that's been done so far. The place is beautiful. The neighborhood is coming along nicely too. In fact, so obviously it's new construction neighborhood, and while we were there doing our blue tape inspection, the construction crews were out at what's going to be our clubhouse for the neighborhood, and they were framing that up too. So that's exciting because we're going to have a full clubhouse and a pool, community pool that'll be like right basically behind our backyard, certainly within walking distance. So yeah, good stuff, you guys, good stuff. And so if you're interested, I thought I have not a lot of pictures, but just a few sort of teaser trailer type pictures that I might share with you today on the live stream in anticipation of hopefully next week once we close. The intent is to do like a walkthrough video and show you guys like the whole house, right? And I'll just have that with everything empty before movers and chaos and everything comes in. So we'll do a couple pictures tonight, and then next week I'll record that and hopefully post it shortly thereafter, because the following week I leave for Dragon Con. So, but we'll talk more about that later. So first, let me, without further ado, I made a little cover slide for you guys. You like that? So, yeah, my new house. Here we go. Okay, so this is the view as you walk in the front door. So it is a townhouse. We're in like the middle of, I think, 5 houses. Again, these are just teasers, okay? So you guys bear with me for the quality of the photos. But we got the LVP floors and the wainscoting on the in the entryway here, and I love it. I think it came together so beautifully. What you can barely see up here I'm using my cursor like you guys can see it. So up at the top right hand corner of that screen, just below my logo, you can kind of start to see a little bit of the stairs. We have these beautiful like craftsman stairs that match perfectly with the floors and have the big like square newel posts. So it looks very, I'm really happy with the look. That it's very classic, I think. So, but anyway, you walk in and walk down that hallway and you come in here. Now I apologize there's a little bit of construction debris still in this photo. So just sort of ignore that. But this is like the main living area of the house that you can see here. So it's got kind of an open concept room here with the kitchen with the big island that you can see there on the left side, and then what you're looking at in kind of the center of the frame to the all the way through is, so like this is, you're standing in the dining area and you're looking past into the living room area, and you can see the double doors there. Those are sliding glass doors that lead out to what is not in this picture, but will be by next week, a screened in porch. So I'm very excited about that. It's a nice big porch. It's basically the same width as this room that you're looking at here. And I don't know how deep it is, but it's a big porch. So there'll be room to put, some outdoor furniture out there. And then if we want to extend, like a patio area, which I think we're going to eventually with those are great until you... Those are great until you drop the turkey on the floor. The LVP, Beth, explain what you mean by this. I feel like there's a story here. So I will do my best not to drop any turkeys on the floor. But yeah, so anyway, beautiful living room there. We got these cool light fixtures. I don't know if you can see those at the top, but our whole aesthetic's very like, hi Maya, welcome. Yeah, so our whole aesthetic is like obviously very black and white. The walls are like a light soft gray, and then the flooring is it's not actually hardwood. It's luxury vinyl plank that we chose because of its durability, and it's beautiful. Thank you, Mona Lisa. Hi, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming to my live stream. But yeah, so the floors I love because you guys, you have to understand, like, we made all of these design choices at like 2 a.m. Japan time over a Zoom call. And we're, it's my husband and I, and we're squinting at the screen and we're trying to pick out different shades and stuff. And these ended up Um, yes, durability for the win, absolutely. And that's why you spatchcock that bird. Thank you, Leah. You win the prize for giving me the opportunity to say spatchcock. So, but yeah, anyway, so the floors look like white oak, which is I have been in love with white oak floors since I visited the Tower of London in 2008, I guess. I know that seems like a really weird and pretentious thing to say, but I think they're beautiful. So that's what we went with. And then, but yeah, so again, the aesthetic's very monochromatic, but then, a little bit of the wood tone with the floors to kind of warm everything up. So that is that's the main living space. Oh, and then on the other thing that's kind of cool is there on the left, you can see that other doorway leads off to the master, excuse me, the owner's suite, which again, we have a first floor owner's suite and it's beautiful. I also have pictures of like my bathroom and stuff, but I didn't think you guys would be nearly as interested in seeing those. So this picture, I apologize for how dark this is. I actually didn't have like a good picture on my phone or that I had taken of the kitchen, which I can't believe that. I don't know why I don't, but I don't. So this actually came from our inspection report. So again, I apologize for the darkness, but as you can see, we have just a ton of counter space. We ended up going with the quartz countertops, honestly, mostly for the resale value, because this is probably not our forever home, you guys. This is like a landing zone for the next, I don't know, somewhere between 3 and 10 years. But the countertops are beautiful. I did indulge in the apron front farmhouse sink. So it's got this huge sink that's nice and deep, so I can like wash things in it without spilling water all down my front. So, and then, with the black hardware, the black island cabinets, and then the stainless steel appliances. I'm really happy with it, you guys. I just can't wait. So I really look forward to the opportunity to take you guys through and give you like a full tour of my house. So Maya says, there are worse places you could design your house after. Oh, other than the Tower of London? Yeah, right. I mean, it's a castle. Who doesn't want to live in a castle? So, all right, here's the turkey story, you guys. Are you ready? Beth says, a couple only stories about dropping the turkey, picking it up, giving it a quick wipe, and taking it out to the dining room. When the kitchen has no doors, everyone gets to watch that. I guess you're right, Beth. Like, you're not going to get away with that. That's an awesome story. That actually might go into a book at some point. I'm not going to lie to you. That's amazing. Oh man. So yeah. So that's like I said, a couple of teaser pics of my house. Yeah. So we will be. Now, as far as like when we're moving in, that is a little bit more complicated of a question because we're closing on the 23rd on Tuesday, and then it's Tuesday, right? Let me pull up the calendar, make sure I know what the heck I'm talking about here. Yeah, so we're closing next Tuesday on the 23rd, but and my unaccompanied baggage is being delivered on the 24th. So that's just a couple hundred pounds of my stuff. It was like the last shipment that we had packed up from Japan. So basically like a couple pots and pans, some of Alicia's school stuff, like her rollerblades, and like, our drill, some toolkits, just stuff like that, stuff that you need at the very, very beginning and very end of whenever you occupy a place. However, what it does not have is any furniture or really, any clothes. I mean, obviously we have clothes. I'm pointing at the suitcases that you can't see because I'm using this fancy background. So like the rest of our clothes and stuff, that's all still in our larger shipment, which is household goods. Now, I received an email that said that had arrived in Virginia and was ready to be scheduled for delivery. And I think I scheduled it for delivery using the military's online system that they use. But I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of confidence. It's not that I don't have a lot of confidence in the system. It's just like, I didn't get any feedback saying, okay, yes, we've scheduled with you. And I don't know whether I'm waiting for like a phone call or an email from the carrier to schedule this thing, or so it's a little bit fraught. And honestly, this is like the main source of stress in my life right now, is when the hell am I going to be able to move into my house? And so once we get our household goods delivery nailed down, then we'll have things like beds and, dishes to eat off of and things like that. That's when we're going to be able to go ahead and move full-time in house. And then also to move Atlas full-time into the house, which will be, I'm really looking forward to that because this poor, you guys, he's I'm so grateful to have this family home to live in. But my sister-in-law has essentially 2 dogs living with her full time, and then 2 more who occasionally come and stay with her. Right now there are 3 dogs in the house, and Atlas is like, I don't know what to do with myself. So he gets real nervous, and I think I'm just looking forward to giving him his own territory again, so that he can explore it and stuff. But yeah, so we got the today's like big, adventure is not the right word. Today's big task that I accomplished with my husband is we got like all our utilities scheduled for transferring over into our name and stuff. So yeah, so that's where we are on the moving front. It's very exciting. Okay, so next week, close on the house, maybe move in, depending on what I hear from the military as far as like my household goods. But then the week after, I leave on Sunday. I leave on Sunday for a like prequel trip to Dragon Con. I'm meeting up with my co-authors, John Ringo and Chris Smith, to talk about the sequel to Gunpowder and Embers. So that's very exciting. I'm excited to see what comes out of that meeting, and it'll be very good to see those guys again. So I'm going to Chattanooga on Sunday the 28th. We're going to spend a couple of days there, and then on the 31st, Wednesday the 31st, I will. So I'm actually flying into Atlanta. I'm renting a car, driving to Chattanooga, hang out in Chattanooga for a couple of days, and then I'll drive back to Atlanta on Wednesday the 31st, drop the car off, meet my husband and Seth, who's here in the chat, as they fly out for Dragon Con, and then we will be doing Dragon Con until the following Monday. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. You guys, it's been 3 years since I was at Dragon Con, and if you've been around me at all, that like Dragon Con it's my thing, man. It's my Super Bowl. It's my New Year's Eve. It's my Mardi Gras. it's all of the above. It's like going to my home planet where all the nerds live. So I'm really, really excited about being able to return after being overseas for 3 years. And I have a pretty good schedule. So I don't think I'm going to post my schedule on social media, but I will put it out. I will send out a newsletter to to the members of my Cool Kids Table newsletter list. So that's my science fiction fantasy newsletter list. And if you're not a member of that list, very easy to sign up. Please just go to my website, www.caseyezel.net, and it says free stories. Click on that. It will give you a sign up link. You can enter your name and your email and sign up. And then, I can't remember if my automation is a couple of days or a couple hours. I think it's like the next day. I think that you get an email that will give you actually a download link for some free stories. So that's cool if you have those. And in addition to that, you will also get the private link to our private Discord server where we talk about things. Although I haven't really been super active on there this week because I've just been, to be honest with you, stuff with the house has been kind of consuming me, But I do like, Discord has been. I think I've talked about this before. How Discord is like I just love it as a means of communicating with you guys, and sort of like a centralized, place for our community to hang out and, talk to each other. We've got Maya in there doing journal prompts. If that's something that you're into. Excuse me, sorry, my throat's like, I feel like I'm gonna hack up a lung here just because I'm scratchy. But yeah, so it's really good stuff. So come do that if you want to, and then also I'll send you. You can get a peek at my my DragonCon schedule. If you're not interested in joining my list, but you still want to know where the heck I'm going to be at DragonCon, my schedule will be posted on the website, as with all of the attending pros and guests. So, and I think they publish that. They usually don't publish that until like the week prior, right? So that probably won't come out until after the 28th sometime. But it's so exciting, you guys. I can't wait. I'm going to do a signing. So if you're going to be at DragonCon, or you're going to be in Atlanta, well, yeah, if you're going to be at DragonCon, you have to be a badge holder to come to the signing, because it's in the dealer's room at the Missing Volume booth, which is Glennis LeBlanc's like traveling bookstore that she takes around to various conventions. It's very cool. Glennis is one of my favorite people. She's super kind, so much fun, just a insanely wonderful person. So yeah, get up for that. If you're going to be at DragonCon, let me know in the comments. I know a couple of you are. I know Leah is planning on being there, and Seth, I know you're going because you're kind of my +1s+1. We've talked about sometimes. And Seth and my husband go, and they just have a great time together, because that's one of the great things about DragonCon, right? Is it's like it's any experience you want it to be, right? You can go, and you can go to panels. You can go to a ton of really great like panels on the craft of writing, if that's something that you're interested in. You can go to a ton. You can have nothing at all to do writing and go to DragonCon and still have a great time. They do movie screenings. They do autograph signings from huge Hollywood stars. They do everything's organized around all these different tracks. So it really is up to you. There's a robotics track, there's a science track, there's a podcasting track. My friend Brian Urbanik, who if you've been following the Lore and Valor podcast with Justin Watson, Brian has joined Mona Lisa, or not Mona Lisa, sorry, Joelle Presby and me in talking about Arcane. Mona Lisa does a different series on that podcast. And Brian's an attending pro for the gaming track, because he's a game developer. So there is so much, like, just really any sort of nerdy pursuit that you're into, DragonCon has it for you, right? Costuming, tabletop gaming, role playing, LARPing, yeah, whatever you're into, man, whatever you're into, it's there, and then some. So definitely, if you're interested, go check out the website. I think you can still get tickets. I'm pretty sure you can, like, up until the day of. I think they're only doing pre-sales this year, though. Don't quote me on that. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so that's big news. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mom's here. Everybody say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I was supposed to call her back earlier, and I didn't. I'll call you after we're done here, Mom. Sorry about that. I got overcome by events. Yes. Okay. So let's see. We talked about the house. We talked about DragonCon. Something else I want to talk to you about. I may have showed you guys this before, but if not, oh, well, that's what's in here. I'll hold it right in front of my face. You guys see this? Yeah. No Game for Night. So this is the paper arc. But you too can be the proud owner of an electronic arc of No Game for Nights. It is available right now on Bane.com. And you can actually pre-order the hardcover on Amazon right now. The reason I bring this up is because this past week, Larry and I joined Dave Butler, who is not only one of our contributors, but he's also an editor at Bane, and one of the interviewers for their podcast, the Bane Free Radio Hour. So we did a Bane-Free Radio Hour episode with me and Larry and quite a few of our contributors. And you guys, it was so much fun. We had such a good time. We all had an opportunity to talk a little bit about our story and, whether it was linked to existing properties or was, just something totally new and different. So I don't have information on when that will air yet, but as soon as I do, I will put it out in my newsletter and on my social media channels, so you guys can check that out and kind of see some of the cool, like, I don't know. I think it's cool to listen to, when projects like that come together. I enjoy listening to the contributors talk about, like, how they, where these things came from, how they came, to all of these, how they all came from different directions to thematically the very same place. And that's one of the things that I love the most about this volume is that, and Noir Fatale was the same way, that we have so many totally different stories, but thematically they all, they all center on this character archetype of, in this case, a kind of banged up, rough around the edges, but still honorable dude who is seeking the truth in a murky and obfuscated world, and so really happy with that. That is coming out sometime in September. I've heard 2 dates. I think it's the 6th, but I'm also 16th. So anyway, it's coming out in September very soon. So get excited for that too. Mom says she finished Eikenberry's The Crossing. Oh, that's awesome, Mom. I'm excited. Yeah, I have not finished Eikenberry's The Crossing. So she said good. I assume that means it was good. So that is, if anyone else has read Ike's The Crossing, let me know in the, oh, thanks, John. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? 6 September. But one of the contributors was saying 16 September. And so I was a little confused. But anyway, 6 September. Thank you for pre-ordering it. I hope you enjoy it. No Game for Nights. But yeah, speaking of Kevin's The Crossing, or Ike's The Crossing, Mom says it was wonderful. So you guys, that is available now from bookstores everywhere, including Amazon and also Bain.com. Maya says she has a bit of an advantage. So for pre-ordering, Maya. Yeah, you do. Cool. All right. Well, let's go over to the Discord. I will be honest with you, I have not peeked, so I have no idea if there are any questions this week. But it's been a couple weeks, so we'll see. So, I don't think there are any this week. That's right. Nope. So I have that answered. So again, if you have questions for me, hit me up. Oh, yeah. Maya says being first reader for an author has its advantages. Yeah, sure. You absolutely. You got, not only did you get to see The Crossing in its infancy, but you get the you get to be part of the whole process. So my mom says she's now listening to Ally, which Ally is out on audiobook finally. So very excited for that. And then she clarified the book, not her sister. So my mom's next oldest sister is named Allison, and we call her Allie, and that's how she spells it, is Ally. So that's kind of funny. So, I mean, not that my mom doesn't listen to her sister; she does listen to her, but presumably not like on long car rides, I guess. I don't know. Cool, guys. All right. Well, this is going to be kind of a short little hey, how you doing? But I did want to get on here and I don't know if I showed you guys this. Did I show you? Did you guys see this? I finally did my hair, and it is blue. Well, I mean, I've done my hair many times, but I finally dyed it. It's blue. I love it. I feel like this is my natural color, and I've just been masquerading as brunette all these years. Mom thought that was funny. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining these Friday nights. I will not be live next. Thank you, Beth. I think you're beautiful. You're all beautiful. I will not be live next Friday night because I will be at DragonCon, unless I decide to go live from DragonCon, which may happen. But if I do, I will announce it on social. So you guys can, can find out when I do, if we're going to do that. I don't think I can, though, because I think that I have quite a few panels on Friday night. So we'll just plan on skipping next week. And I will see you guys again in, wait, no, I have another week. Yeah, there's one more week. I might be live on Friday. We'll see. You know what? If I'm lucky, because we're supposed to get our internet hooked up next Friday, maybe I'll come live at you from my new house. We'll see. To stay tuned, to be continued as far as that's concerned. But that'd be kind of cool, right? If we get the internet hooked up and I could do like a, I don't know, I'd have to like carry my phone around. So that might make you sick, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to go live from the new house. Is that next week? Yeah, I had my weeks mixed up. DragonCon does not start next week. It starts the following week. Yeah. Right? Patient. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. I love you all. I hope that you're all being safe and having a good time. And, just enjoy yourselves, enjoy your, take care of the people around you. And I will talk to you next week. So we'll see you later.